So let's say this, right? Let's just sum this shit up. Let's give a sum total of shit, right? These immortal beings called the Elohim came down and created man and woman in their image, right? Gave man and woman choices, right? Man and woman chose death, right? Let's just round it out. Man and woman chose death, right? Okay. Meanwhile, your creator Elohim, this motherfucker is immortal. So this motherfucker always incarnates and transference of the ages and the cycles. So death will eventually be deleted and erased, along with pain and suffering, right? Right. Because these were choices that you chose to experience in this life and in this form as a man and as a woman. Right? Right. Not God, but you motherfuckers. This is why y'all perish for lack of knowledge of yourselves, so I'm giving it to y'all. Right fucking now. So y'all take y'all free will and y'all always choose death. So now when God returns, and God has returned, let's put it this way, since God has returned, death is being eradicated. And the evildoers and the motherfuckers that want to keep that belief system up and that cycle up because it was given to you through free will. So it will be deleted from you and you won't have that free will. You won't have free will to choose death. It won't exist. See my point? You won't have free will to do things to create death because that's a co-creation. It's not a creation. God did not create death. Man co-created death through God. So God is the only one who can delete death from man and man. They want to keep that shit up, which is why it's a cycle being deleted. So let's say the original cycle created was a life cycle. Co-created within the life cycle was a death cycle. Now, the life cycle, which is continuous and eternal, because God is eternal and infinite and immortal, is being immortalized. So let's just say the death is being eradicated for a cycle, for 1,000 years, whatever y'all want to say, however long y'all want to say mortality is for y'all, right? Okay, so let's just say that. So you motherfuckers really being transformed into immortal beings, and death is literally being erased. And y'all motherfuckers really did co-create that shit. So it has to be deleted through the motherfuckers that co-created that shit. Meanwhile, God didn't create death. God allowed you to create death, so God can delete death. So God is immortal and can create you and will transform you back into the immortal beings that you originally were before death seeped in. Right? Right. So that's the whole point of living forever with God. Because why? God can't die. If God could die then, you wouldn't be living with him forever, right? Right. So God is an immortal being, right? Right. Okay. So then, there's a reason why Jesus said transform from your mortal to your immortal bodies then, right? Right. That's why I wouldn't fucking be there, right? Right. I'm not stupid. And if y'all believe in writing shit and believing in shit that don't exist, but then you like acting shit out like it do exist, something wrong with you. That means you sick.